just for myself. I was disappointed last year with third, and to get that right, I just want to get my win back. I want to get the trophy back, and it's just my race. That was on the calendar, and I said months ago that I want to win it. So when I was in T2, there was 4 girls in 1 minute, and I was just like, you know what? I don't care. I just go for it. If I blow after 20, I had to go. Didn't work, but if I'm fine after 20, lucky me. So I want to go for it. Well, the plan was to go as hard as possible on the bike, and then as hard as possible in the marathon as well, and as hard as possible in the swim too. So pretty much as hard as possible all day. Yeah, the swim was okay. Bike wasn't that happy. And then I thought, okay, go as hard as possible in the marathon, and I found a good pace the first 20. Started to cramp a tiny bit because of the cold weather after 20k. So yeah, it was a tough second half, but I made it, and somehow. And yeah, I spoke to Chris because I made the decision of doing both like back in November before I started work with Chris, and I just had a talk to him, and he said, listen, if you want to do it both, I don't mind. I support you, that's okay, but I don't mind if you just stick to one. So stick to Melbourne to get the qualification done, and then yeah, and I reckon that was a good decision to save a tiny bit of energy. I reckon that will be really tough to do both. Saving a bit of energy for later in the year. We worked really hard on the bike, and also improved the run a bit. And it usually shows when I work hard on the bike, I run much better in the race, which shows today again. So the last couple of weeks was massive, was huge, massive bike blocks, and yeah, like I said, it's a lot of work to do. I'm not really 100% happy yet. A lot of work to do on the bike, and also improve my run, and yeah, it's a good start. It's not too shabby. I reckon. No, it's great to have a win. Of course it's great. It's Melbourne. It's a 4,000 point race, and to get the win back early in the year, it's great. It's a sub 9 hour Ironman as well. It wasn't super fast, but like I say, the conditions just at least 10 degrees too cold for Swiss. So fingers crossed for next year, please. Just a bit sun, and yeah, it looked like it's going to be an easy day, like the weather forecast, but it wasn't easy. It was choppy in the swim, and we had a fair bit of wind on the bike, and a bit of crosswind in the run as well, and cold wind. So it was harder than I actually thought it was going to be, but yeah, happy.
The day started good. I felt like I had a good swim. Came out and had a little bit of a cushion, but I knew Carolyn was going to be catching me at some point. It was just a question of when. Unfortunately, yeah, right around the 2K mark, my nutrition just bounced off. I need a little more tape on there, I guess. So I just tried to make do. You know, we all have struggles out there, and that was just what I had to try to overcome today. And so I just tried to grab as many bottles as I could and keep getting as many calories in as I could on the bike. I felt like the end of the bike, start of the run, I was a little under-fueled, so I tried to eat as much as I could once I was onto the run. Just trying to get you know, anything down calorie-wise. And then I felt pretty good on the run. I wasn't making up any time to Carolyn, and she was just strong all day in all 3 disciplines. And you know, I hate to lose, but some days, you know, she just is unbeatable on the day, and had a great day out there. So it gives me some things to work on, but a good first effort for March. We've been training pretty consistently since December, so the training's been going really well. So I was definitely optimistic going into the race. So I'd love to just get my run even faster, and I feel like the training's there. It's just the run today wasn't as great as I would have liked, but it also, I felt good out there all day. I need to go a little faster. I wanted to just try to stay with her as long as I could, and I kept getting popped off, and then I would kind of have to fight my way back on, and then I get popped again, and she just was definitely stronger on the day, and so it was a bit of a struggle. I wanted to keep her close as long as I could, so I play a little game with myself where I was like, just try to stay with her until the next aid station, and then if I made it there, I'd be like, okay, just try to stay with her until the turnaround. And so I just try to keep her in my sights, because I know that letting her go, there goes the race. She's such a strong runner as well as cyclist that if I let her get a lead on the bike, I wouldn't see her again. So I wanted to keep her close if I could. Yeah, it's great. I need those points. Hopefully get back to Kona this year. So yeah, it's a good start to the year, and some stuff to work on, but I'm pretty happy with this effort for March.
Awesome.